gets here this weekend, it is going to be actually a really nice day. Tomorrow, temperatures will be heating up. As we look across the area right now, you can see not a lot of clouds. It's improving. Temperatures are trending a little bit cooler today, between 1 to up to 6 degrees cooler than yesterday. So the temperatures across the county averaging at 68 degrees in Ramona, 68 Escondido, 65 in Vista, and 63 in Del Mar. Our headlines include Santa Ana winds tonight into Thursday, cooler with a touch of rain Saturday night into Sunday, and then back to about 5,500 feet, but most likely also looking at a light dusting in our mountains. Places like Palmer Mountain and Mount Laguna will be in the mix. In our 7-day forecast at the coast, a beautiful day for St. Patrick's Day, 75 degrees, cooler this weekend, but again, no advisories have been issued, and I don't anticipate any unless the winds get a little bit stronger. Over the weekend, also gusty winds with that storm system passing through. The winds will increase Saturday, and most likely they will last all the way through Monday with the winds out of the west. In the desert, probably one of the best counties in the entire state. As we look now live, it is sunny. It is beautiful on this St. Patrick's Day, 73 degrees. The winds lightly out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour. Since yesterday, we've seen the temperatures heat up. You probably noticed it even this morning around 10 a.m. Temperatures between 4-7 degrees better, 9 degrees higher in Kearney Mesa, and 13 degrees warmer in Chula Vista. Temperatures close to 80 degrees. Look at that in El Cajon, 74 in Alpine, 76 in Ramona. Wind developing this weekend, but not until the storm gets closer, which you can see right here, 4:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. It will get of an inch, but some areas may only get about a trace. It'll be cooler this weekend. Let's take a look day by day in our 7-day forecast, starting with our coast. 72 degrees tomorrow, 60s for both Saturday, Sunday. Next week, back to those warmer temperatures ahead. In the mountains, 61 degrees Saturday. Next week, around 64 degrees to start the week. Deserts, you're going to be in the upper 80s tomorrow, and then in California, or the central part of the state. As we look at the conditions right now, nice and clear, so looking pretty out there. The winds coming out of the west and northwest at 8 miles per hour. Let's see, we can move this along. There it is. There's a storm system to the north, and this is actually the one that's going to be moving in. One thing to keep in mind is you can see how far the front is from the low pressure system. That means that it's a stretched out system. When they're like that, they're not as potent, but it will bring some rain, and certainly a lot of clouds will be advancing ahead of that front. Most likely will start on average between 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 of an inch in a couple of places. You can see just kind of hit or miss. And because it gets so much colder by Sunday, snow levels will be hovering right around 5,000, 5,500 feet. So we could see a couple of flurries in places like Palmer Mountain and Mount Laguna. As the storm moves out, we're going to see quick changes yet again for next week. As high pressure develops, it brings warmer conditions for next week. So you'll notice the 7-day forecast just kind of brings a little bit of everything. For tonight, is much warmer across the county. We're looking at numbers averaging 11 degrees higher than yesterday at the same time in Escondido, Ramona, and this is the trend we're going to see as we head into tomorrow as well. So let's take a look at the numbers. 69 degrees in Escondido, Vista 67, 65 in Oceanside, over towards La Jolla 63 degrees, and 63 also in Chula Vista. Our winds, as I go into the weekend, most likely that will be for Sunday night into Monday. The overnight hours, we've seen those numbers go up about 11 degrees. You can see the core of the heat from Escondido to Alpine, with temperatures right now in the low 70s there. Poway 71 degrees, 67 in Alpine, and 73 in El Cajon. In Chula Vista right now it is in the 60s, so comfortable for a couple of places. Our winds are still onshore near the coastline, but we're going to start to see more of an easterly wind pattern tonight and into tomorrow. That's going to lead to Santa Ana conditions, very dry conditions, and also help aid that warming process that's also communities. It'll be today and tomorrow. As we look ahead into next week, more fog will be developing, or clouds will actually be returning, with the potential for some foggy conditions starting Friday night into the weekend, and that will be the beginning of the cooling or the cool down that we'll see around the county. In the meantime, it's all about heating up for the next several days. A wind advisory, another one, has been issued. It'll start at midnight until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It includes our mountains all the way into the valleys, very similar to the one that was issued last night at way farther east as we go throughout the week. Dry and windy conditions are expected once again tonight into tomorrow. Santa Ana winds are going to keep things things very dry. And then over the weekend, we'll increase moisture. Onshore winds will be returning, and there's even the possibility for a touch of rain early next week. Another wind advisory has been issued. It will be starting at midnight until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Same areas as last night, including our valleys, our foothills, and mountains, with the possibility of those winds reaching up to 55 miles per hour.